So today we're going to talk about tailbone injuries. So I had a patient come in the other day, and it was a female patient. She was 14 years old, and her mother was concerned that she hadn't started her period yet. And when I started talking to her more about what the possibility of what was going on was, basically we found out that she was a gymnast. So she had spent many years of her life on a balance beam and whatnot, doing these flip things. And on one occasion, she landed in between the legs, like she landed directly on the beam very hard. And this was probably about 3 years ago. Then she started getting these Charlie horse-like cramps that would wake her up in the middle of the night. Very, very painful. So when her mother took her to the medical doctor said, "Oh, well, that's just growing pains." Actually, it wasn't just growing pains. That was actually the nerve going down into her legs, which is the same one that controls the female organs being compressed as she was lying there for 7 hours sleeping at night. So if you get Charlie horse-like cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night, some patients will tell me that their toes will curl up and they'll retract and they won't be able to straighten them out anymore. And this is extraordinarily painful stuff. It'll wake you up from a dead sleep. It's really awful. That is an indicator that you have had a tailbone injury. If that tailbone injury is not corrected, you will likely start to have problems with incontinence. So basically leakage from the bladder, peeing when you don't want to pee. If it's not corrected in your later life, it can also lead to things like colon problems and other nasty things. So if you have Charlie horse-like cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night, very painful, or any of the symptoms that we talked about above, you need to be checked out for a tailbone misalignment. If you have one, it's very easy to correct. You can contact my office and schedule a consultation. We can find out if you have a tailbone injury, and if you do have one, what can be done to correct it so it goes away for good. Thanks again for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day.